5 Arab billionaires and their royal lifestyles. Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The Crown Prince of Dubai, whose net worth of $400 million, has plenty of options when it comes to luxury homes. The royal palace, named Zabil Palace, is estimated to be worth as much as $500 million. He owns 3 penthouses worth $55 million at the Fairmont Pacific Rim Hotel. Fazza has been called a bit of an animal whisperer, a reputation he earned because of all the exotic pets he owns. His collection includes tigers, elephants, lions, plenty of distinguished peacocks, and his camel. It's the most expensive camel in the entire world, worth $2.7 million. He has a mini golf car collection. A gold Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $8.2 million, a golden Lamborghini Aventador worth $7.5 million, a Porsche 918 Spider worth $5.8 million, and a gold Range Rover Vogue worth at least $3.2 million. But the most expensive golden vehicle he owns is a Mercedes-AMG G63 worth an astonishing $9.6 million. Not to forget a few luxurious yachts. The most expensive yacht that he bought in 2013 cost $180 million. The prince also has his private plane. He uses the Boeing 747-400, which cost about $260 million. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's net worth is estimated to be roughly $14 billion. He is responsible for the growth of numerous economic assets in Dubai. These businesses are held under 2 companies, Dubai World and Dubai Holding. It has since expanded and has investments worldwide, such as in the United States, the United Kingdom, and South Africa. He is the figure behind the launch of Emirates Airlines, which is known as one of the safest and best airlines in the world. In 1979, the most extravagant wedding, and the most expensive ever, took place in Dubai. This extravagant wedding cost $137 million, and it holds the Guinness World Record for its place as the most expensive wedding ever held. The celebration lasted for 5 days, and a holiday was declared for the duration to honor the event. The sheikh delivered wedding gifts to his bride, which were carried on 20 camels decorated with jewels. It took 34 private jets to transport the emirs, sheikhs, princes, and ambassadors who attended the wedding. He even owns a $400 million yacht named after his country, Dubai. The world's 3rd largest private yacht at 531 feet has a lobster tank and a disco. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. The Emir of Qatar has more money than Queen Elizabeth with a $2.1 billion fortune. Qatar's ruler treats himself to listening to Rick Ross's Maybach music in one of his dozens of luxury sedans worth $516,000 apiece. He switches it up with his white $91,400 Lexus LX 570, 3 Bentley Bentigas of $240,000 per unit, and a $500,000 Bentley Mulsanne limo. The generous guy gives presents worth more than the Buffalo Sabres NHL franchise. He gave the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan a $400 million private jet, a Boeing 747-8. Inside it has a stateroom, a boardroom, and a hospital. It was to confirm his special love for Erdogan. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani owns a $500 million yacht. This 400-foot 800-ton sea behemoth is the epitome of opulence, and it's only the 33rd largest private vessel in the world. King Mohammed VI. The current king of Morocco is one of the richest kings in the world with an estimated net worth of $5 billion. His Majesty lives in the royal palace in Rabat, whose entrance is fit for a giant. The King's Mosque is an ideal place for moments of peace as well as to marvel at the Moroccan architecture. Its classy mausoleum houses a marble casket that holds King Mohammed V, who passed away in 1961. Forbes reported that the palace costs $960,000 a day to operate, including personal expenses, clothing, and automotive like Rolls-Royce and Mercedes repair costs. King Mohammed VI flies to France in his private $600 million Boeing 747-400. He has a getaway home just around the corner from the Eiffel Tower, which he bought for $94 million. The massive mansion features 12 bedrooms, a swimming pool, a games room, a private garden, and private parking. Nassef Sawiris. He is an Egyptian billionaire wealthy enough to be a pharaoh with a current net worth of $8.1 billion. Nassef Sawiris is the second richest man in Africa after Aliko Dangote of Nigeria. The Cairo kingpin bought himself a $70 million co-op in the world's priciest New York City. The purchase of 965th Avenue is the largest deal for a co-op in that city's history, topping David Geffen's $54 million Fifth Avenue purchase in 2012. The house has 5 fireplaces, 14 rooms, and a terrace to look down at the Central Park. He drives in a relatively conservative $52,000 2019 Audi Q5. Also owns a 240-foot yacht worth $80 million and not one but 2 Gulfstream G650 private jets worth a hefty $70 million apiece. If factor in all the wealth of all 15,000 members of Saudi's royal family, it is $1.4 trillion. That crushes the British royal family's $28 billion.